What are we gonna do?
Told you. We're gonna hang out. Gonna take some pictures. And I'll pay you.
Hello, all you ghosts and ghouls. It's October. That means Halloween is upon us, and this is a time that's kind of bittersweet for me because, well, for starters, my grandmother, who I was extremely close to, passed away on Halloween, so it is tinged with some unhappiness, but I'll try not to create a negative vibe here. It is Halloween, and being a horror fanatic, I love any chance to celebrate, we'll call it the spooky side of things. Try and keep it a little family friendly. But yeah, so it's October, and that is also kind of a anniversary for me because that means that my channel here is now 3 years old. I've been doing this for, well, 3 years. And I've been trying to decide what I want to do with this channel, how I want to, move forward from here on, and I haven't completely made up my mind, to be honest. I prefer doing mystery box videos, but I don't purchase a lot of mystery boxes, so I don't know if I will continue to post as regularly as I do. I am thinking I may post more infrequently and maybe just, do some mystery boxes and stuff, because I do have some other ideas for another channel that I would like to work on. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. So going forward, if I do not post as frequently as I have been, at least you know why.
Sir,
anyhow,
I suggest you submit it through our email
what do you
system.
say we just go ahead and get into the video, guys? So let's pop to it. Now, as I said, it is spooky season, one of my favorite seasons, even if it does hold a little sadness for me. And I figured, well, we might as well pick up some things that kind of are spooky themed. And we're going to do actually 3 pops, so we have an extra one on this video. Yay. But these are all blacklight pops, as I have been getting very into blacklights as of recently. This was one of those things, that I steered clear of for quite a while. I only had like one for a very long time, and then slowly I picked up a few of the Stranger Things, and now with all the horror themed releases that they are doing, well, kind of touches me in that black heart. Anyhow, let's take a look at the first pop. And pop number 1 is sort of spooky related, but we have Sally from A Nightmare Before Christmas, and I won't go into my thoughts on Tim Burton as I always do, but I have several Jack pops, and I do have the Jack Blacklight, so I thought I needed a Sally at least to, kind of offset the collection. And it is a pretty cool looking pop, so I can't be mad at this one. It does look good. I especially like the contrast of the purple with the blue here. I'm not terribly fond of yellow, but all in all, it has a good color scheme. So, well, as you can see, it ended up in the collection, right? And with that, we will go ahead and burst into our next pop. Now, pop number 2 is not only classic, it is iconic and definitely flows with a spooky or Halloween or horror style thing, because we have Miss Elvira. Of course, she is the mistress of the dark. And this is what you call a sexy pop.
Well, this is Elvira, darling, and wishing you
a very happy Halloween. And
If you know anything about horror, so to speak, I think you would know who Elvira is. I mean, she is, as I said, not only an icon, she is pretty classic. And this, of course, celebrates 40 years of Elvira. And there's not a whole lot you can say other than just look at that. Like I said, sexy pop there. And definitely was looking forward to picking this one up. I was on vacation recently and I kept seeing this in several different places, but the price tag for me was just a little too high. And then once I came home, I hit my local game store, Game Haven, which I've mentioned many times in my videos, but they had it, and they had it at a very reasonable price. So Elvira became the mistress of my dark collection, I suppose you could say. But we'll take, one more look there, and we will move on to what will be my favorite pop of the video, and something that really does excite me, because we are entering a realm that I'm very, very fond of. So, yeah, let me just grab it and show it to you. Before we actually take a look at this, now this one is one that I did actually buy on vacation. And by the way, I went to the beach on my vacation. But this is one that I really, really wanted, but I thought I was going to miss out on. And it's a Spirit of Halloween exclusive. And there are not really many Spirit of Halloween stores nearby. And I called the ones that were nearby me, and they were all out of this or did not have it, so on and so forth. Anyhow, we were about an hour out from the beach, and I went with my best friend Ben, and he had to make a pit stop, of course, to take care of things that accumulate on trips. And as we came out of this rest stop, we'll call it, I just happened to turn and see a Spirit of Halloween, and I was like, I want to run in there. And lo and behold, I ran in, and they had my boy Jumbo from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a movie that I adore. I have for a huge portion of my life ever since I saw it, and I just fell in love with it and have been in love with it ever since. And if you have not seen Killer Clowns, do not even begin to think you are a horror fan if you have not seen it, because the cheese appeal, there's just not enough good things that I can say about this movie. But yes, we have our Spirit of Halloween Jumbo, and of course, it is just the same mold as the common Jumbo that they put out. But this is one of those pops that I just absolutely think makes a perfect blacklight pop. I don't always agree so much with the ones they choose to be blacklights. I'm a very strange guy. Which is what it is. I know they do a lot of 10-inch pops, and some 10-inch pops, of course, make sense to me. You take something like Giant Man, or Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, or something that is on a scale that makes sense for it to be a lot larger than most of the other pops. That makes sense to me. So naturally, something like, a horror movie, Killer Clown, that makes sense for me too, as far as blacklights go, because, you think horror, haunted houses, blacklights, those things kind of go together, right? Well, at least for me. So that's kind of a little bit of the way my brain works, which I know is not what you were, watching this video to learn about my wonky nature. But yeah, so I'm going to incessantly talk here, but I absolutely cannot stress enough how much I love the Killer Clowns. So this pop really made my day, and I'm so glad that I found the Spirit of Halloween and was able to pick this one up. I really did not want, or I couldn't miss out on this one. And I still actually need to get the 2 sodas. I have not got to pick those up yet. And they are a must. They absolutely must be in my collection. Got to get started on that. But anyhow, that's pretty much it for the video. That's all I've got for you. I just want to thank everyone who, of course, took a few minutes out of their day and watched my video. You are super awesome. And for any of you who may happen to be new to the channel, well, you know, it would not hurt if you hit the subscribe button. There's the notifications and commenting and hitting the like button and all that grand, I don't know what you would call it, but yeah, if you want to do that, awesome. If not, thanks for watching. And of course, I cannot ever forget you guys who support the channel and are subscribed. Thank you so much. And I guess for now, that'll be it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.